appreciate it. Well, you know, coming up here, what is it, next week? We'll be getting on board the big old cruise liner. Yeah, we're going on the Ernie Evans Bluegrass Cruise. Folks, there's still time and there's still cabins available. I'm looking out across you now. You women, you got big smiles on your faces, kind of nudging your husbands. Your husbands don't have that big a smile on their face. They're holding on to that billfold as tight as they can. Come on, guys. Isn't she worth it? You know she is. Maybe I ought to reverse this. Come on, women. Isn't he worth it? You know he is. One of the best vacations you'll ever go on in your lives, I'm telling you right now. Sign up today, get some information over at our Nothin Fancy CD table, and go on the Ernie Evans Bluegrass Cruise, because Nothin Fancy's going to be on there, and we're going to have a big time. I'm telling you what, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. See that? Yeah, it's going to be good. In all honesty, please do consider going on a cruise with us. That's nice. Thank you, boys. Yeah. That was done totally unrehearsed. That's how good we are. Yeah, we're good. All right. Here's a little song we'd like to do for you. We're going to get you folks to help us out because we got this new technology. When you help us out, I was just kidding, sir. You don't, well, it's okay. It's all right. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a veteran, and I know we've got a bunch of them out here in the audience. You veterans, men and women, please stand up. We'd like to give you a nice round of applause. Yes, we would. You folks are our heroes. There they are, folks. Let them have it. Give them a nice round of applause. All of us. Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, everything that's out there that protects our freedom. Thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. You can go. If you had to go to the bathroom, that's all right. I understand. Yeah, the bathroom's actually that way. Yeah, we would like to have you going on a cruise with us and everything of that nature. But back to this particular song, we got this new technology. When you folks, all of you help us get this thing started, and when you buy the album, you'll be able to hear yourselves on that album starting the song off. It's amazing. It really is. Ted don't even know about this technology. He's looking at me like, what in the world is this man talking about? But the song, it's an old Bob Wills song. We chose it to be the title song of our album. And it's called Time Changes Everything. And Lord, is it not the truth? If you buy one copy of everything that we've recorded over the past 24 years, and you look at all the pictures from the beginning to this day and time, you will see that time does change everything.
Especially waist size.
That's exactly right. Waist size, hair color, beard color, everything. But all right, so what I need you to do, folks, we'll practice a little bit. I'm going to count to 3, and I need you folks to go, time changes everything. And just kind of put your heart and soul into it because we want a good recording. Let's practice one time. 1, 2, 3. Time changes everything. That's good. That's really good. This is a good group. This time we're going to do it for the money. Do it proud and loud, and that's going to give him the key to kick this thing off. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Time changes everything. Of no other, and we sang our own love's refrain. Our hearts beat as one as we had our fun. Truly you are. We got time to do 2 more songs for you, and you're such a good audience, we're going to do both of them. And I tell you what, in this lighting, under the nice big roof here, the sunlight along the sides, I must say it looks like you folks are eating organic food because your complexions are just perfect. And it's nice to always come to Florida and see people with coats on and blankets, like this lady here in the second row all bundled up there. Yeah. Husband's leaning in against her like newlyweds or something. I don't understand why they're here. They should be in the camper. I'm just picking on you. We've had a wonderful time up here already, and guess what? We get to do it again at 9 o'clock tonight. It's going to be fun. That's when the people really going to be buckled up tonight. Yeah, we'll do a brand new show for you at 9 o'clock. It'll be no repeats, and you'll get your money's worth when you come to Nothing Fancy. But right now, we're going to feature Caleb Cox on a song that is a good one. You're going to like it. You're going to scream and holler. Just carry on. I tell you what, if you want to see him smile, when he commences to singing on this song, you folks just burst into a loud bunch of applause and screams. Watch his expression. It goes from pale to pink real quick.
Works every time.
Yes, it does. Needs no introduction. Let's just go right in.
To me, old friends on the street, say what the hell does a man get to be this way? Thank you. Always got a smiley face, anytime, any place. And every time they ask me why, just to smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning. Think about it when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning, and love her like the devil when you get back home.
Virginia. Sometimes he don't ride the bus. Sometimes he likes to drive himself because he's got a lot of friends everywhere in this great world. And well, he had a friend here in Florida, I believe it was, and he was
actually a relative.
A relative, yeah. That's a close friend because they're related. But he stayed with him last night, and he called this morning and said that he was a little ways out and he wanted to know what time rehearsal was. I told him we were going to rehearse at 2:30. He said, yeah, that's not a problem. I'll be there. Well, I got a call, probably, I don't know what it was, 1 o'clock, 1:30, and I don't know what it was. And Chris had this kind of demanding voice on the phone. He said, who else is playing there this weekend? I said, well, Chris, I'll go down through the list here, and I read all the bands to him. And He said, does any of those bands have a fiddle player in the band? And I thought, well, man, you're getting kind of competitive in your old age. I thought, what's wrong with you? And I said, what's up? And then he got real quiet. He said, well, I was kind of in a hurry to get over here to make it by 2:30 for rehearsal. And I slammed the door behind me, got in the car and took off. And I'm about an hour up the road from the house, and I realized my fiddle is in that house. And I can't get back in, and I don't have time to get back in. He said, can you find me a fiddle? So I took off on a mad dash. A lot of you tried to talk to me when I was on this dash, and I apologize that I didn't look you in the eyes when I was talking to you because I was looking for a fiddle. And I saw a fellow and his wife walking in, holding hands, and I thought, look at that romantic couple. I believe he looks like a fiddle player. So I ran right over to him, and I said, sir, do you have a fiddle? He said, a 5-string? I said, yeah, that would be good. He said, yeah, I do. Went back to his camper with him, talked with him and his wife all the way to the camper, brought a 5-string fiddle back to the bus with me. And this gentleman is playing his 5-string fiddle. Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you what, you got any thank yous you'd like to send out?
Yeah. Ron Keller, where are you out here? I hope you're watching.
Ron and Sally saved the day. But we're mighty proud to have Ron in the audience. Ron's a big fan of Sally.
Not a 4.
I owe you a beer at the very least.
Hey now.
Or at least a
But ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what, he's a little bit forgetful, and he's sometimes kind of fun to watch, but all in all, he's a tremendous fiddle player. Please make him welcome Chris Sexton on a bar. All right, and thanks again, Ron. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Ron.
I hope your fiddle sounded good to you, because it sounds good to us. Here's Caleb to take us out, get your toes a-tapping, get you all ready to run over to the CD table and visit with us and check out the new products. All right, this is going to be good. All right. Take it all the way to the fence.